Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK Chainlink. Yeah, moving up at the moment as well. Interesting, it broke above resistance as well. What we talked about in the previous video was when it broke above the $6 level that we expect obviously further upside. At least I think I said one or two more highs, which we are doing at the moment, but not in the previous wave count. So the overall count hasn't changed here. I'm still looking at this as an ending diagonal to the downside, but we have to be honest here that LINK is trying to fight off here the tendencies to break to the downside. So it's been doing that basically since June, always trying to avoid breaking down, I think if it then eventually breaks through this support level, that will be quite a strong sell-off. And that could be exactly this C wave here to the downside, which will be coming. So all we are seeing at the moment, as per what I can currently see, is a larger bounce. I don't see any other possible bullish pattern here. Now there is always something that you can construct, but we're looking for likely patterns, right? Unless we have to say it bottomed here. Yeah, this overall bear market wave 2 was over here on the 29th of December at around 540 in a so-called truncated low. It's always possible. That's sort of the emergency solution. If nothing else works, then we would have to say we had a wave a 3 here. All of this was a messy wave 4, a triangle, and we then came down in a wave 5, a very weird pattern, but also very much 3 wave like, and it would then have completed here the 5 of 2, the overall bear market. Yeah, but is it realistic? It's realistic, yeah, but it's not likely. So at the moment I'm still looking at further downside. This can go up further short term. That's certainly possible. Again, this wave 2 here, yeah, was never very strong, so it was quite shallow. So this wave 2 at the time only reached here, that was a short area, but it really only touched the short area at the time. So it was quite a shallow wave 2. It can always reset the wave 2 if it has to. So don't be surprised if this goes up further. We just have to go with it as it comes. My view is still that LINK, even though it now moves up quite strongly, is not bullish until it goes at least above 950, and even then it needs to break above 1150 as well for a more reliable bottom. But yeah, 950 would be the first step. We're far away from that. It would need another basically 35% increase to get to that 950 level. At least it would shake up things, but then until it gets above 1140, that's an important fib level. 1150, yeah, I can't really see it much more bullish. So there are always small rallies also in the bear market, and this still, I wouldn't change my view just because of a little bit of further upside, right? This can still be a B wave. I also only have 3 waves up at the moment, and even if we get 5 waves up, it could just be a larger A, B, C in a wave 2, okay? So that B wave could obviously be traded. So if we get 5 waves up, then it could be an A wave in 2. We could then scale into the B wave in a B wave of 2, and we could trade the C wave in wave 2. Yeah, at the moment, we first need to observe now if it gets above the 780 level, and if it does, then I have to reset the wave 2. Already now, let me see. I mean, what is the key resistance here? We've now pulled back to the 61.8 retracement. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 729 or 730 in the current count here. And if it gets above that, then we can probably reset the wave 2, and it can then still move higher. First of all, to around 870. But eventually, I would expect still this to move down. Yeah, it's obviously getting, for a diagonal, yeah, it's getting quite strong, that move up. But if we haven't even finished wave 2, it's no problem, because normally if we could obviously have something like that here. That was an idea, but there's a certain steepness that these lines should have really in a descending wedge. If I now try to connect them, this is not even a descending wedge anymore. So it's moved up too strongly, but if the wave 2 will eventually be here, it can sort of create a much larger diagonal from up there maybe. Yeah, and it will be something like that and could still carry on for a little while. So we'll see first if it comes above that next resistance here. First of all, at these FIB resistances that I mentioned, and then here the swing high of 780. Okay, and that's my update about LINK Chainlink. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.